Hi there, Libra, and welcome back to Star-Lord's Tarot. This is your tarot forecast for the week of February 7th through to the 13th. I went ahead, shuffled cards, laid them all out. Let's see what's going on for lovely Libra. First up, we have Major Arcana, the Death card in the upright, followed then by Major Arcana, Justice in the upright. Next, we have the Page of Wands in the upright, followed then by the Five of Wands upright, and lastly we have Major Arcana, the Wheel of Fortune. All of your cards are in the upright. You have three Major Arcana here. Could be a bit of an intense week for you, Libra. Something is coming to its natural end. The Death card in the upright position, Scorpio energy. This is the phoenix that's rising from the ashes of something that was built on something that was not very solid. So a lot of times these things must come to their natural end. So it could be, for some of you, it could be a relationship, could be a friendship, could be a job situation, it could be a hobby, it could be anything really that's coming to its natural end or is transforming. People always say, oh, does it mean that it's ending? It doesn't necessarily mean it's ending. It can very well mean if something doesn't change, it will come to its end. But this is transformative energy, so you can transform it into something else. So say, for example, if you, maybe you don't mind your job and you kind of like it, but the thing is that you're not making enough money there and you really need to make more money. So a transformation there doesn't necessarily mean that you have to leave the job. You could ask to work more hours, or ask for promotion or a raise or something like that. And if you don't get it, well, maybe then it is time to move on. If you're in a relationship and you cannot get that relationship to work, it's detrimental, it's not good for you, it's, leaving you depressed or upset constantly, and you're having conversations with your partner and it's falling on deaf ears, well, something's got to give. Maybe go to counseling or try to change some things about, and if you can't do that, again, has to come to its natural end. You see where I'm going with this? This is about putting something to an end that cannot be transformed. Say, for example, too, in your job, maybe you're working too much and you need more free time. You don't have to leave your job just to get more free time. You could scale back your hours. It's that kind of thing. Sometimes we can fix things. We don't always have to just throw them out the window. Oh, they don't work. This is potentially a fixable situation, but something needs to give here. So if it can't, something's got to give. It doesn't give, it's going to break. So coming right at the beginning of the week, we have Libra energy. Look at you coming up here in your own reading in the upright. Justice is here for you, Libra, at the beginning of the week. This could be a situation where you see justice unfolding. Sometimes this represents poetic justice. Can oftentimes represent the actual legal system. For those of you who are involved in a legal situation, this could represent perhaps news coming about that legal situation at the beginning of the week. It can indicate, and often does indicate, a legal situation being playing out in your favor. It can represent even an arbitration or an unjust situation, say, that's going on at work. Perhaps you see things turn around. Maybe there is a transformation of something that brings justice in the situation. Now, the next card you have is the Page of Wands in the upright position. It is a court card, could be representing a person. If it's representing a person, this is fire energy. Aries, Leo, Sag, Sun, Moon, or Rising, male or female. Now, it's not necessarily a fire sign. It could be somebody with a fiery personality. The Page of Wands, I do like this energy because pages bring in some type of message. So you could be getting a message or news of something at the beginning of the week. The Page of Wands can be anything from news of travel, could be hearing from your travel agent. It could be finally getting a parcel you've been waiting on in the mail. It's been waiting forever. It's finally arriving. It can be really good news that you yourself want to, shout from the rooftops. It can represent news, important news or information coming towards you. It could be concerning travel, business, enterprise, adventure, all of those things that the wands represent. Now, moving on towards the weekend, be careful of this energy. We do have the Five of Wands here in the upright position. Virgo also got this too. Now, the Five of Wands oftentimes can represent a scrimmage with other people. I call it the full moon madness, the week before full moon where everybody just starts, you know, having scraps, like verbal scraps, Facebook fights, and all that other stuff. And it usually comes to nothing in the end once the full moon comes and it's over, and then nobody cares about it anymore. So you're getting your feathers all ruffled up for nothing, really, because it usually just fizzles out. So this is that he said, she said nonsense drama, provided you are not the one perpetuating it or starting it. If this is somebody trying to drag you into it, be careful with this energy, because like I said, it's really, pointless. It just uses up your energy for nothing. This can also represent sometimes stiff competition. So perhaps for some of you, this would make sense, this energy, if you've gotten a message from someone. It could be, about a competition. A lot of times competitions are healthy. They're healthy competitions, and you could be involved in it. Sometimes we get involved with competitions romantically and get involved with competitions because we're athletes, or we're in the kinds of fields where you would be competitive in something. Could be in competition for a new job or a career or a promotion or something like that. So there could just be some type of scrimmage or strain during that time frame at the end of the week. But then look what follows it is the beautiful Wheel of Fortune in the upright position. Yes, this card is the tapestry behind me is the Wheel of Fortune. One of my favorite energies. I love it. This is where we're moving with the energies of the universe. I call it Jupiter's wheel. It's where we don't have that resistance. We're not putting up any resistance towards something. So we get out of our own way and we can move towards our destiny faster, easier. We can get lucky breaks as well when the Wheel of Fortune comes up. This is where we could just, walk into a store, buy a lottery ticket, win a few dollars. We could be winning a competition. We could be winning at something. It could be, you walk into a coffee shop and meet the love of your life, that kind of thing. It could be fluke chances. You look on the internet and you find your dream job is posting, and, you go ahead and apply. It could be something like that. It could be anything. It's just about receiving lucky breaks because we've gotten out of our own way. We don't have that resistance. We're not putting up resistance towards things anymore, and things are just moving along swimmingly. So that's what I have for you, Libra. I really hope the reading helped you. If it did, please feel free to like, share, and subscribe. And do feel free to comment in the section below if this resonated for you. And do tell us how so. So that's all. Thank you very much for joining me. Take care. Namaste. See you next week.